Hi guys, Kiki here. Today I'm going to be talking about episode 1 of season 7 of Pretty Little Liars, called Tock Bitches, which was the whole episode was about saving Hannah, trying to work out who AD is, introducing Mary Drake into the story. Personally, I thought it was quite a nice premiere. There's some faults I'm probably going to go into, but all in all, it was okay. I'm going to start off by talking about Spencer because there's a lot of suspicions revolving around her due to her high profile during this episode. In Hannah's dream sequence, she went up to give a deep conversation, and then there was that weird moment with Mary Drake and Spencer. The whole POR fandom has kind of split up into two halves. There's Hannah was hallucinating against Spencer has a twin, or is related to Mary Drake, or is more involved than we're led to believe. I don't believe Spencer is involved. I feel Marlene tried to do this before and wasn't allowed by ABC Family. I might be wrong about that, but that's my awareness of it. As well as her having a twin, I don't feel like would add up equally, and especially if Mary Drake pointed out how much her and Melissa look alike, it just wouldn't work out in my mind that it would turn out Spencer's Mary's daughter or Melissa's Mary's daughter. I think that's a bit overboard, although I do have suspicions that Melissa might be more involved than we're led to believe, just due to the fact Mary Drake went to Heathrow, Melissa around the same time Melissa was in London, but we'll see. The dream sequence, my suspicions are that Hannah was hallucinating. She's probably on a megaton of drugs, and it could have been Melissa impersonating Spencer or something. My immediate thoughts was because of the whole Spencer and Caleb situation, Hannah just was thinking of Spencer to try and comfort her, and it was a kind of thing about regaining their friendship, and this is why she doesn't have a fringe in it, because she's looking back at Spencer in the past. However, Spencer does say AD, which Hannah wouldn't have known at this time, so it's a bit weird that Hannah would dream of that. That could be sloppy POL writing though, so I wouldn't look into it too much. And then we go to Alison, who is who all the liars are now convinced that she's the one who killed Charlotte. However, I disagree with this because I think it's fairly obvious they wouldn't have all the liars believe it was Alison in episode 1. So if I'm thinking about what other blonde characters there are in the show, even though they could be wearing masks and wigs, but looking at this as a whole, what other blonde characters are there? And one that really stands out for me at the moment is Sabrina. I don't know why, I don't know if I'm just being a bit crazy on this, but I feel like Sabrina is a lot more involved than what we think. I think it's quite key the fact she's another blonde, long-haired character on the show, and because every other blonde character, they more or less have something involved in the storyline. For all we know, she could be Bethany Young or actually Charles. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if it will go that extreme, but I feel like there could be a high chance she did follow Charlotte into the into the church that night wearing a red jacket, but I might just be completely on my own on that one. Then the last thing I want to talk about this episode is the ships. Like, I can see how much the writers are trying to get all the fans happy here by having the Emerson, Ezria, Caleb and Spoby all linked all together. Like, Caleb's trying to rescue Hannah, but it's just a bit too much. When it got to the Alison and Emily montage of those two in the past, I just wanted to puke. It was just like, this is ridiculous. There doesn't need to be a happy ending for every couple, and don't get me started on Ezra and Arya. It's the weirdest relationship ever. Okay, all in all, my current idea that AD is Dr. Rowlands or Mary Drake, just because they are the obvious bad guys at the moment. I do want Melissa to be involved, and I am hoping Sabrina has some sort of play in this, but she's probably just going to be Emily's new love interest the way it's going, because Emily needs a new one every day. Okay, that's it for today. I hope it made sense. I'll make a new video next week after the next episode. Thank you. Bye.